YouTubers, it's TZ Enjoys Gardening and Life. It is Friday, April 4th, and this is the update of my turmeric and ginger that I had rooting in my Ziploc bag with damp paper towels. The rooting is doing great or has done great, so these will be getting planted today. I like to jumpstart the rooting process on my rhizomes. And these are my Mary Washington asparagus I received in the mail, and they've been sitting in water, and look, they are sprouting asparagus. So I got to really get these in the soil ASAP. And it's April 9th afternoon, and I'm about to plant my Mary Washington asparagus crowns, but I think I have too much soil in my tote. I'm going to take some of this dirt and soil, not dirt, and transfer it over here to my existing asparagus and heal them up. And then as these grow, I will heal them up and then mulch them. Okay, I'll be back. Look, they're growing in the water. These two, they're alive, but they haven't done anything yet, but they're still alive. So maybe when I put them in the water, they'll sprout out. Good morning, YouTubers. We're going to take a walk at the trellis, the things we have trellising on the cattle panels. I had to tie up all the blackberries, but they look gorgeous now going around the cattle panel, because some of the canes were just growing into the other canes on the other ones. Like this one, look at that. I had to tie it down and make it trellis through the middle, but it's so gorgeous. And they just like loaded with berries. I know you guys can see this. It's berries everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, indeed. These are starting to fill out, flower, just like the others. So hopefully my trellising will do good, but to me it looks very pretty. I'll have to take a picture back. These have yet to grow long enough to trellis up the cattle panel. These two I just bought, but they're flowering. Look at that. Those over here that are pretty on the trellis, those are all the blackberries. Then we start the raspberry section here. These will start trellising shortly. And then these are all the bushes right here. I'm sure this goji berry would trellis, but it's good for now. Look at how nice the this one honeyberry is bouncing back, and this one just went crazy. Oh, I was like, what's behind me? Excuse me, y'all. Look at that. This was stuck on my shirt. Then look at all the blueberries, of course. Blueberrying. Blueberries everywhere. We got to get all these berries covered. It's a ton on all the plants, flowers, blooms. This is supposed to be a late blooming one. I don't know why it's blooming already, because we got early, mid, and late season berries. More berries. But I really wanted to show you guys the trellis, other things on the trellis. And I left my covers out here. And we did cover some trees last night when we were out here in the strawberry tower. So yeah, I will be covering more things. I have some stuff to share with you guys. But like I said, this is the trellis. These are the grapes. Look at, we got grapes. So this little baby, you guys saw, I bought this last year. It was one little vine, and it did produce 2 little tiny bunches of grape, but this time it's going to be a lot. Let's get a better look at the trees we covered. The 4-in-1 apple, the pink lady. This one, my little baby doesn't have any flowers yet. That stem had, but I think it's gonna fall. The wind blew off all the cherries that were on this fruit cocktail tree and the others. And then this is the 3-in-1 cherry tree. And I will be spraying these later on. And this is the supposed to be the Catawba grape. Look at that. I tried this one and have it train going pretty well. And it is full of clusters of grapes. I'll be right back. Now this monster grapevine I purchased in the fall. And look at it. It's going everywhere. This is just one grapevine. And this is the Concord grape. If you guys can see how much, and I don't know what's wrong with this darn iPhone camera. I need to switch back to Android. It sucks. But there are so many grapes on here. So many clusters of grapes. It'll be flowers first. And hopefully the flowers will mature into grapes like they're supposed to. Or come around. It goes all the way around, but it's looking gorgeous. Hey, mulberries. It's even coming out this way. And everywhere you look, there are going to be grape clusters. If everything goes right, I had to tie the vines to make a trellis. And then on this side, in this corner, here's where I'm going to put the kiwi. And then we have 2 more grape plants over here. This is supposed to be another purple grape. And it's finally producing some clusters. And it's wrapping this way. And then all the way over here, and it's mixing up in here with the Niagara Falls grapes. So we should have plenty of grapes this year. We shall see. We shall see what Mother Nature wants to bless us with. TZ enjoys gardening and life. Just wanted you guys to see the trellis. And that's how pretty those blackberries look going over the trellis. And the grapes too when they get full. We walk over here, and these are all the muscadines. We have 3 muscadines over here that's trellising over this cattle panel. Green muscadine, purple muscadine, and this is a brand new baby muscadine that we brought from the nursery. She's starting to trellis up too. So when these leaves and branches, leaves, get full, they'll really be pretty going around and over the cattle panels. The little gecko's tripping. Look. Something must be scaring it. Look at that chin. Tubers, I'm grabbing strawberries. Some probably could do a little longer. I sprayed some kale and clay on them, and it looks like it kept the ants off. But yeah, there's more getting ready. They're all hidden so far from the birds. You guys, I'm glad. Oh, let me pull some of these dead. There's strawberries everywhere. They're all the way in between the cracks now. These flowers and plants have spread all over. See how they're hidden? Strawberries are hidden everywhere. Look at all these. Holy cow. Man. Oh, look at down here. Even more. Look at that big one. We're going to keep them all hidden from the birds and the ants. I'm going to spray in some more kale and clay. But yeah, this is my first harvest, and there's plenty more to come. And like I said, the strawberries everywhere. And I got to check the baskets. Now I'm about to put the cover back on. I'm still in the garden. I'll be back. Look at I'm getting these pots ready for my jicama. It's time for me to up pot these. I think I have 4. If I have 5, I got pots around, all the way around that's empty. And then I'll keep some of these herbs that are here on top. I'll be back. YouTubers, I got all my jicamas. I had 7 plants. Look at that. And they're root vegetables, but they should snap back because they all look nice and healthy. Even the little one down here. Come on, baby. You can make it too. And I sprayed them with kaolin clay. I don't want anything eating them. So you'll come along on that trip with me as they grow. All right, I'll be back. I'm still working outside. I'm also putting together the final net cover for this bed. We took that other frame and put it downstairs. And then I ordered a frame for this small little bed as well. They also come with some spikes, some ties to secure it down, and of course the brackets. Hey YouTubers, I forgot there is a carry case for these for when you want to take them down. Like if you have any plants that need pollinating by the bees or something, you can take these off and you can store them away until you need them again. Hi YouTubers, today is Monday, April 14th, and this is TC Enjoys Gardening and Life. And I just finished planting my Roselle in my former pepper bed. I'm going to place my peppers in a different spot, some in containers, but for now this is my 8-foot by 3-foot no-till raised bed that will be for Roselle. And along the back area that you see without the mulch on top, I dropped some giant sunflowers, so they can grow up the wall. And I have some metal brackets and some hose drilled so I can tie them up once they start growing. And I also had to plant one back there in the onion box, and then I put one in this bed as well. As you can see its little head down there. I'm about to harvest this beautiful celery, so I'll be back. Oh my gosh, my greenhouse gets a little too hot now with this thicker cover. I gotta remember to empty it out because look, my tomatoes got fried in there, so hopefully they'll survive and come back to life overnight. I also have flowers growing on my pineapple guava. Poor thing, I just keep scratching it up. But even on this pad, so we'll see if I get some fruit. Hey YouTubers, it's Teagsy Enjoys Gardening and Life, and it is Tuesday afternoon, and I'm planting up some trees. I got my mushroom compost, some stay green, some cactus and citrus soil, my mulch. Listen to me, y'all. My peat moss. Here's my swimming pool to mix it in. I got my sticks to put in the bottom of my pots because they help with drainage. And I also take a handful of these rocks and pebbles and throw them in there as well. And my fertilizers in there, and my 4 cubic bag of perlite. This is the cheapest way to buy this, guys, and it lasts for a long time. So yeah, and then these are all my seedlings too. I will be up potting more things, and I see something fell off the rack, but we'll get back to that later on. But right now, we're up potting some trees. All right, and here are some of the little trees we'll be up potting. I'll be back. YouTubers, I'm back. All right, let's see what we got up potted. The variegated kumquat, the Harvey lemon. I think that's the Harvey lemon. The ponderosa lemon, the Barbados cherries, the navel orange, the pink lemon. Let's see what else we got. Figs, peppers. Trying to think of what else did I up pot today. That really should be enough, you guys. Oh, and then I also potted some herbs in the tower to fill it up. Yeah, some herbs, different herbs in here. Yep. Oh, and look at, I hope I worried about that little eucalyptus. This one looks fine. And every other spot has jicama in it. So my tower is now full. And this isn't pineapple sage, is lemon something. This is strawberry and toothache plants. We'll see how they work together. Stevia. And then all the rest of the herbs, the hen and chickens, more jicama, some hen and chicken on the bottom, some more jicama. So this tower is now clean and full. All right, YouTubers, it's Tixie and Joy's Gardening and Life, and it is Thursday, April 17th, and I'm just here to show you a quick little early morning harvest of my tea tree roses. Can make oils or use it for the petals for teas or soap, whatever you like to use rose petals for. Some strawberries and one of my Lilaloo carrots. I'm just checking on the progress of my carrots. They don't get that big, and it's looking good. All right, Tixie enjoys gardening and life.